Secure 65 class plans, or saying in flight. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. 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 Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Don't you like that? Doesn't it make you feel good, warm, and fuzzy to know there are people out there that are looking after your best interests? I don't know. I wake up every morning and I am feeling good about life. I'm feeling like I can thrive, and I want you to do the same. So welcome back, and let's talk about some real topics about things that seniors are dealing with and those who help them deal with their lives. I'm your host today, Monet Swan, and today we're diving into a deep subject that's very close to my heart: mental health, mindfulness, and self-care. And let's be honest, whether you're a boomer, Gen X, or even attending college, we all handle life's ups and downs a little differently, but we're all in this together. So before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the podcast. And hey, hit that notification bell so wherever you are, you will get a notification from us that we just dropped a new episode just for you. So let's get started. Segment 1, setting the stage. You know, it wasn't too long ago that the idea of sitting in silence, meditating, and taking time for yourself was something reserved for yoga studios of California and those new age magazines. But today, mental health and mindfulness have stepped out of the fringes and are now as essential as our morning cup of joe. Now, I get it. Many of us grew up in an era where toughness was the norm. We were told to man up or get over it. But times have changed. Today, science tells us that taking care of our minds isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Let's break this down with a little science. Studies from institutions like Harvard and Stanford have shown that mindfulness can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and even improve cognitive function. And let's be honest, as we get older, we all appreciate a little boost in the brain department. Whether you're trying to remember where you left your keys or recalling the names of all your children and grandchildren, a clear mind, well, it's priceless. Segment 2, the science and the stories. Now let me share a little story with you. A friend of mine, a lifelong boomer with mischievous sense of humor, once said, "I used to think mindfulness was just sitting around doing nothing, until I realized I wasn't doing nothing. I was actually doing something for my sanity." It's moments like that that remind us that a little laughter goes a long way in maintaining our mental health. Research supports that humor isn't just about chuckles, it's a powerful tool against stress. Laughter triggers endorphins, our brain's feel-good chemicals, and even lower stress hormones. So whether you're laughing at a silly meme your grandchild sent you or reminiscing about the good old days when a rotary phone was the height of technology, it all counts. And here's another gem from science. Mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing have been shown to rewire our brains. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections, is also alive and well, no matter what your age is. This means that it's never too late to adopt new habits that enhance your mental clarity and emotional well-being. Segment 3, generational perspectives and shared wisdom. Now, let's talk about our unique perspectives. Boomers, Gen Xers, and the generations that follow. We might do things differently, but there's beauty in our differences. You know, I often joke with my son and his friends about back in my day, we used actual conversations instead of shortened text messages and emojis. But in all seriousness, each generation brings something valuable to the table. Boomers have wisdom from decades of life experience. Gen Xers have navigated the shift from analog to digital. And younger generations are really pushing the envelope with technology. Yet when it comes to mental health and mindfulness, well, we all share the same fundamental need for connection, balance, and care. So this conversation isn't just about adopting a trend, it's about reclaiming our peace of mind in an increasingly chaotic world. Remember the great societies of old? Empires that thought they were invincible often fell because they centered their lives around power, money, and control. When a society's purpose is solely about accumulating wealth and exerting dominance, it creates fissures that eventually lead to collapse, like dominoes, falling one after the other. We must learn from history. Our goal is not to amass power or wealth at the expense of our well-being. Instead, let's focus on what really matters: our families, our communities, and the shared wisdom that comes from living a long and full life. When we come together to support one another, whether through a shared laugh, a quiet moment of meditation, or a heartfelt conversation, we build a foundation that no empire or money or power can ever match. Segment 4, practical self-care and mindfulness techniques. Okay, I know what's going to happen next. You guys are going to say, oh, that sounds fine, Monet. Great. How do we do it? Can you show us how to actually implement this? Absolutely, my love. I wouldn't leave you out there without giving you the tips. So here are a few actionable tips that I found invaluable. Number 1, mindful moments. So what does that mean? Take 5 minutes each day and focus on your breathing. Let all those crazy thoughts go in and out. It's simple, yet it's profound. It's like rebooting your mental operating system. And you need to do that because you know you can't give sanity when you don't have any on the inside. Think about it. Take some time. You cannot give something from an empty cup. You guys understand what I'm saying. Number 2, stay active. Whether it's a gentle walk, gentle run, maybe a little gardening, or even some dancing in your living room. We have seen some seniors with some fancy footwork that would put even TikTok creators in shame. They get a little jealous, right, when they see some boomers kind of showing out. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We see you. We appreciate you. You keep us going, you Gen Xers. We love you. Millennials, bring it on. We want to play and have fun too. Number 3, laughter therapy. Watch a funny movie, you guys. Share some jokes with friends or reminisce about those ridiculous moments from your childhood. You know which ones that you kind of keep in the closet or share with your closest friends. Laughter not only lightens the mood, but also strengthens the immune system. Yes, I'm not just saying that. Science has also confirmed that as well. Number 4, stay connected. That's what Secure 65 is all about, staying connected. In this digital age, it's easier than ever to feel isolated. But remember, a phone call or a video chat with family and friends can work wonders. Share your stories, your wisdom, and even your quirky humor. Number 5, embrace lifelong learning. Attend community classes. Don't stop reading books. Try out new apps and, do things that you would probably never do. But sitting right in your living room, you have access to it. Get involved, get engaged. Never stop learning. It's very important for the body. Never stop learning. Okay? So if you do those things, you'll have a happy life and you'll enjoy it. You will embrace the journey. So for those of you who remember my whole dissertation on embracing the journey, I'm coming back to Facebook with that. It's not gone. But for right now, it's just 5 simple steps. You guys can do 5 simple steps. Okay, what were they again? 1, mindful moments. 2, staying active. 3, laughter therapy. 4, staying connected. And number 5, keep educating yourself. It does wonders for the brain and for the mindset. Segment 5, the bigger picture, community and legacy. Let me share one more story with you. It's a personal one. I remember a time when I felt overwhelmed by the constant barrage of news, technology, and different types of expectations from all sides. My son would say, "Mom, it's going to be okay. Let's watch your daily dose of internet," which is a compilation of people of all ages and demographics doing really silly and stupid stuff, you guys. But in that moment, I realized that despite everyone's differences, humor and kindness always bridged every gap. In this spirit of shared understanding that we need to embrace more than ever, let's do it together. Let's make a commitment to love one another. Let's make a commitment to stand for those who need help. Let's make it a commitment to ourselves and those around us to be there, especially in their time of need. That's what we do at Secure 65 Health Plans. If you're not part of our group, come on in. We have a lot of fun here. As you can tell, we have silliness going on here, but it's with a great heart and a great spirit. Next up, segment number 6. Segment 6, final reflections and a strong call to action. Well, you guys, we're finally at segment number 6, final reflection and your call to action. As we wrap up this episode, I want you to remember that your mental health, mindfulness, and self-care, these are serious words. They're not just buzzwords. They're the keys to having a fulfilling and balanced life. Each of us, regardless of our age, holds the power to adapt, to learn, and really to support each other. So always remember, life is a two-way street, and every generation has something valuable to teach the other, especially when it comes to handling stress. The younger generation has mastered the art of self-expression, boundary setting, and using humor to navigate tough times, sometimes through a perfectly timed meme or a viral dance on TikTok. Meanwhile, the older generations bring wisdom, resilience, and the ability to weather life's storms with grace, patience, and a deep sense of community. If you want to be the bridge, we need you. Those seniors who want to get out there and get in between the younger and the older, have fun, go out there, get on TikTok, do some stuff that you never thought you would. Just make sure you have somebody younger to kind of pick you up if you get in one of those tough spots. Most importantly, let's laugh together. Let's learn together. And most importantly, let's stay connected. Because here's the truth. Mindfulness, staying active, laughter therapy, connection, and lifelong learning aren't just good ideas for stress relief. They're timeless tools that serve us at every stage of life. And when we practice them together, well, that's where the real magic happens. So let's listen, let's learn, and take what resonates, and be respectful. And if something doesn't work for you, frankly, darling, no one should give a damn. You do you. Find what brings you peace and let others do the same. What matters is that we all keep growing, healing, and supporting one another. Now, next week, we're diving into a topic that touches every family: how to care for your parents, what it looks like, what both of you should expect, and how to do it successfully. Because caregiving isn't just a duty, it's an art, a skill, and most importantly, an opportunity for love and connection in its most purest form. So let's make it a conversation worth having. So, my friends, it's time to go laugh. It's time to go care some more. It's time to go build communities that value connection over conflict. And as we've seen time and time again, and I can't say this enough, societies that focus solely on power and money ultimately fall like dominoes. Let's be different this time around, can we? Let's choose sanity, education, and unity. That's how we're going to make it through by embracing this journey together with love, understanding, compassion, and support. So I want to thank you for joining us again. But before we go, the competition is on. Oh my God, yes it is. Let me tell you, the competition is still on. You guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you who are chomping at the bit to get started. Trust me, we are just as excited on this side. But for those of you who know me, you know it's gotta be right. And we just didn't expect such an overwhelming response. But we love it. We love it. So we're making sure every single person can be seen, heard, and voted for fair and square. That means testing, retesting, and making sure everything runs smoothly from day one. Y'all know I like to work right. I like things to work right the very first time, not on the second or third pass, the very first time. So hang tight. This competition is happening, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. Remember, $10,000 is going to the senior advocate who is a true blessing to others. And your donations will help us bless even more seniors. That's just how we do it here. So I'll leave you with a quote that I hope resonates deeply. The true strength of a community lies not in the might of its wealth or power, but in the compassion and connection of its people. When we care for one another, we build an unbreakable foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to Secure 65 Health Plans, where we talk about real topics and touch the lives of seniors and those who take care of them. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share, and like, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our weekly conversations. I'm Monet Swan, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same channel on here on Secure 65 Health Plans, where seniors thrive. Take us out, Ned.
What do you see when you see me? Wisdom and love, a person of value. What do you see when you see me? All I want and need is your love. Secure 65 Health Plans, where seniors thrive. Secure 65 class plans, where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65